Assalamu alaikum everyone. How are you all? Hope all of you will be doing well. I'm your host and HR member of Women Fortune Tech, Yakut Akbar. As we have started our new course, English language, yesterday our mentor, Mem Sabiha Hadi, talked about the parts of speech. Today is the third session of our new course, and in today's session, our mentor, Mem Sabiha Hadi, will talk about the sentences and its type. First of all, I welcome to Mem Sabiha Hadi, and thanks, Mem Sabiha Hadi, for your time. Ma'am, are you ready for the session?
Assalamu alaikum, everybody. I hope you all are fine. Okay, so today our topic is about sentence and types of sentence on the basis of their structure and on the basis of their function. So, first, what is sentence? When somebody asks you that what is sentence, so you must know that what is the definition of a sentence. Actually, a sentence is a group of words that express a complete thought and that give us a complete sense. It's mean that a group of words that give a complete meaning and give a complete sense, it is called a sentence. A group of words that give us a complete meaning and complete sense, it is called sentence. In a sentence, it usually contains a subject, a predicate, and a complete idea. So, what is a subject? Subject, who or what the sentence is about. It means that who or what the sentence is about. A predicate, what is said about the subject, usually includes a verb, that what is said about a subject, and this is called a predicate in a sentence. A complete idea. A complete idea means that the sentence should make sense on its own. It is not dependent on other sentence. When a group of words give us a complete sense and a complete meaning, so it is called a sentence. When it does not give us a complete meaning and a complete sense, so it is not a sentence. It is maybe clause or phrase. But a sentence, it is a group of words that give us a complete meaning and a complete sense. Are you understand? Girls, are you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. For example, she reads books. Here it is a sentence. Why it is a sentence? Because it gives us a complete meaning and a complete sense. Like she reads books. She reads books. It is a complete meaning and a complete sense. So it is called a sentence. Here she is a subject, reads is a verb, and reads books. Combinedly, they are called predicate. And it gives us a complete idea. Yes, it gives us a complete idea. So that's why it is called a sentence. The next example is the dog barked loudly. It gives a complete sense. So it is called a sentence. The dog, it is a subject of the sentence. Barked loudly, it is a predicate of the subject of the sentence. And it complete idea, yes, it means that it gives us a complete idea and a complete sense. So it is a sentence. A sentence always starts with a capital letter and ends with a full stop. Means when we start a sentence, so the first letter of a sentence should be capital and ends with a full stop, a question mark, or an exclamation mark, depending on its type. That what type of a sentence? So we use a full stop, question mark, or exclamatory mark with the basis of the sentence. That what type of a sentence is. So we use these mark and the full stop and a question mark, the type of a sentence. Okay. Now, types of a sentence. These are four types, and these types are on the basis of their function. These type of a sentence is on the basis of their function. That what is the function of the sentence? The first one is a declarative sentence. The second one is a imperative sentence. Third one is a interrogative sentence, and fourth one is a exclamatory sentence. These types are on the basis of their function. Now, first one is declarative assertive sentence. Declarative sentence is also called as assertive sentence or as well as statement sentence. A declarative sentence is a statement that makes a clear judgment or announcement. It means that declarative sentence is a very simple sentence that give us information, that give us a statement, that give us a clear judgment or announcement. So it is called a declarative sentence. Or the another definition of this type of sentence is a declarative is simply statement that relay information. It can be simple, compound, or complex sentence. It means that this type of a sentence give us a information in statement. That's why this is called assertive statement or declarative sentence. Also, it provides a information, expression, and opinion. It typically ends with a period and serves to convey facts or convey a point of view. This type of sentence is basically give us and convey us a fact. Fact means that a real fact, like I say that the sky is blue. So it is a real fact. We know that it is a fact the sky is blue. So the sky is blue, it is a type of sentence. And which type of a sentence? Declarative sentence, because it gives us a simple statement. For example, my new car is black. So here, my new car is black, it is the information about my car. When a sentence give me information about something, so it is called a declarative statement or assertive sentence. The next example is we watched TV last night. They should take your umbrella because it's raining. It gives a statement, it gives information. The sky is blue, it's convey fact. He is reading a book. Saad loved the beach but hated the sea. So this is all about the declarative sentence. Now, imperative sentence. An imperative sentence is a type of sentence that issues commands, requests, suggestions, or instruction. Imperative sentence is a that type of a sentence which give us a commands, order, request, suggestion, or instruction. Imperative sentence often begin with a verb and lack a subject as it's typically implied to be you. It means that here in imperative sentence, it is a lackage of a subject. For example, to give an order, if we when we give order to someone, so this sentence is used like keep quiet. Keep quiet, it is order. I am giving order that keep quiet. So here this type of a sentence is called imperative sentence. The second is to make request. When we make a request, so we use imperative type of a sentence like give me some sweet please. We make a request, give me some sweet please. So here it is an imperative sentence. The third one is to give instruction. When someone give us instruction, like when we attempt our paper, so there are some instruction that you should follow these instruction. So these that type of sentence is called imperative sentence. Like turn the lever clockwise, it is an instruction. They give us an instruction. So when a sentence give us instruction, so it is an imperative sentence. The fourth one is to give advice. When someone give advice, so they use imperative sentence. like drive carefully. It is an advice, which means that when you are drive not carefully, so you will face the music. Now the third one is imperative interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentence is a sentence which asks about something and which asks about some information. Interrogative sentence is actually the question type of a sentence. When we use a question word or a question phrase, so we use interrogative sentence. For example, what time is it? And then question mark. What is a question word? We use a question word. What time is it? Then at the end of the sentence we use question mark. That what time is it? So we want to give some information. So we want to give some information. So when we say that what time is it, it's 3 p.m., etc. The second example is who is coming to the party? Who is coming to the party? I am asking about something. So this is interrogative sentence. How are you feeling? Here I am asking about information. I am asking about your health. So it is an interrogative sentence. When will you be home? Where do you live? So it is a type of sentence which when we ask about something, so it is called interrogative sentence. Are you getting me, girls?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now the last one type of a sentence which is based on its function, it is exclamatory sentence. Exclamatory sentence is one that express sudden or strong emotions and feelings. A sentence which shows emotion and sudden feelings and express feelings. So it is called an exclamatory sentence. And at the end of this sentence, we put and we put exclamatory mark. Like it begins with a capital letter and ends with an exclamation mark. Yesterday we studied about part of speech. So which part of speech we express our sudden feeling and strong emotion? Which part of speech? I taught yesterday. Give me answer that which part of speech we express and we show emotion and sudden feeling.
It's
Ma'am,
interjection, ma'am. It's interjection.
Yes, in interjection we use only a word. A word we use for emotions and for sudden feelings. And when a sentence, when there is a sentence and interjection is there, so this sentence is called a exclamatory sentence. And at the end of a sentence we put a exclamatory mark, so it is called exclamatory sentence. Now examples of exclamatory sentence. Oh, that is excellent. So it shows my expression, it shows my certain feelings. Oh, it is a preposition, that is excellent. So it is an exclamatory sentence. At the end of a sentence I put exclamatory mark. I have no idea what they think of us. So it's a very sad feeling. I express my sudden feeling, then exclamatory mark. The next one example is you were amazing. He's not doing it right. You did a really good job. Wow, I really cannot believe we did that. My God, those are some wonderfully great decoration. Okay? This is these four types of sentence that is based on their functions. So now give me answer that who are understand and what I taught, give me answer. Girls, these are the types of sentence. So which type of sentence is this? Give me a response. Girls, which type of sentence these are? I think you didn't understand.
These are exclamatory sentences.
No, I said that I taught 4 types of a sentence: declarative sentence, exclamatory sentence, imperative sentence. So, what are these types of sentence on the basis of what?
On the basis of function.
Yes, these types of a sentence on the basis of their function. Now we have another types of a sentence on the basis of their structure. Now you understand? Girls, give me a response, please.
Yes, ma'am, got it.
Yes. Now, types of a sentence on the basic of structure. We have 4 types of a sentence on the basis of structure. The first one is simple sentence. This is the type of a sentence on the basis of a structure. That what is the structure of this sentence? Like a sentence that has one independent clause, a complete thought. A sentence that has one independent clause. Independent clause are that one clause which have a complete sense and which have a complete thought. For example, she likes apple, he is sleeping. There are 2 sentences and these are simple. These have a subject, verb and object. It is a simple sentence. The second one is a
Like, ma'am,
compound.
it gives us a complete meaning. So,
Yes,
मतलब कि ये independent clause हो गया.
yes, it gives us a complete meaning.
Yes.
Ma'am, could you please get back to the first slide?
Yes, please repeat again. In first slide,
I'm
there is
talking about the first slide. Actually, I'm going
okay,
to take the screenshot. That's why.
okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome.
Ma'am, let's continue.
Okay. Now you understand simple sentence, the structure of the simple sentence. Okay. The second one is a compound sentence. A compound sentence is a type of sentence that has 2 or more independent clauses joined by a coordinating conjunction. Here we use a conjunction. And yesterday we studied conjunction. There are 2 types of conjunction. The one is coordinating and another one is subordinating. So in compound sentence, we use coordinating conjunction like and, but, or. Example, I wanted tea. I wanted tea. What type of a sentence this is? I wanted tea. Give me answer, please. I want a tea. What type of a sentence?
Simple.
Yes. Is this give us a complete meaning?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So it is a simple sentence. Now here I put but he made coffee. Now it is a compound sentence because I joined 2 sentences with the help of coordinated conjunction but. Okay. If I remove but he made coffee and I wanted tea. So it gives us a complete meaning. It is also a simple sentence. But when I remove I wanted tea and I left but he made coffee. But he made coffee, is this give us complete meaning? But he made coffee. But he made coffee. Is this give us a complete meaning?
When we say I wanted tea, so it is independent clause, and when we say he made coffee, so both are independent clauses. But if
Yes,
we put but, so then it will be compound sentence.
a compound sentence. Yes, you are
Yes.
right. Good. Now the second one is she is singing and he is dancing. So here we combine two independent clause with the help of coordinating conjunction, and this type of a sentence is called a compound sentence. The third one is complex sentence. A sentence that has one independent clause and one or more dependent clause in complete thoughts. For example, oh, For example, I will call you when I reach home. I will call you. One independent clause. When I reach home, it is a dependent clause. When I remove, I will call you. So there is no a complete meaning of when I reach home. When I reach home, what? It it doesn't give us a complete meaning. So it is an incomplete thought. And when a sentence has one independent clause and one or more dependent clause, it is called a complex sentence. The another example is although he was tired, he finished the homework. The first part of a sentence, although he was tired, it is a dependent clause. And the second part of the sentence, he finished the word. He finished the word. It gives us a complete sense, and it is a independent clause. And when we connect one independent clause and one or more dependent clause, it is called a complex sentence. Now you are understand?
Yes, ma'am, got it.
Understand, girls? Okay. The fourth one is a compound complex sentence. A sentence that has two or more independent clauses and at least one dependent clause. In this type of sentence, we have two or more independent clause. Independent clause, they depend another clause or another sentence, and one dependent clause, at least one independent clause. I was cooking when she arrived. I was cooking when she arrived, and he was sitting in the table. So I was cooking when she arrived. It is two independent clause. He was sitting the table. It is a dependent clause. And when we join and when we make this sentence, so this type of a sentence is called compound complex sentence. Here is the another example. Although it was raining, we went outside and we played football. Although it was raining, it doesn't give us a complete meaning or a complete sense. But when we connect these clause with the independent clause, so it gives us a complete meaning, and it is a type of a sentence, compound complex sentence. We went outside and we played football. So today, this is our lecture, which is the types of a sentence on the basis of their function. There are four types of a sentence on the basis of their function, and four types of function on the basis on their structure. So now, if you have any sort of question, any sort of worry, please ask. Girls, if you have any question and any problem, just ask me. You are free for us. Please.
Exactly. Students, if anyone has any question, then please feel free and ask the question. अगर किसी भी पॉइंट में कोई गलती हो रही है या कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा, सो मैम से पूछ सकती है वो.
No, ma'am, everything is clear. Thank you so much for a very interesting and very understandable and to the point sentence types, which is based on structure as well as the functions. So I don't think so, ma'am. Any question is left. I think each and everything will be clear. For me, it is clear, and I don't know about others. If anyone has a question, then he or she can ask from you. Thank you.
Thank you. If anyone else? Angry Bird, you have a you have any problem in simple sentence and compound sentence? Okay. If you have any sort of problem and question, just ask for me.
Exactly, girls. If anyone has any question, then please feel free and ask the questions. By the way, I don't think that anyone got stuck in some points or.
Okay, then I will ask a question from you all.
Yeah, sure, ma'am.
Okay. Which type of sentence on the basis of their structure? Give me name.
On the basis of the structure, we have four types: simple, compound, complex compound. Am I right?
Yes, complex, and then complex compound.
Okay, okay. Actually, I forget that one.
Okay. Now anyone what type of sentence on the basis of their function? Give me answer. Except Yakut Akbar. Types of a sentence on the basis of their function. Give me name of these sentence. Girls, please speak. I'm asking.
Ma'am, there are four types of sentence on the basis of function: declarative sentence, interrogative sentence, imperative sentence, and exclamatory sentences.
Yes. Now anyone who want to make example of statement, declarative or assertive sentence, make one example, please.
Ma'am, the color of the sky is blue. It is an example of declarative sentence.
Yes. Now anyone else? Yes, Angry Bird, you are right. Now make example of a exclamatory sentence. Angry Bird, make example of exclamatory sentence.
Could I tell you?
Yes, sure.
Wow, the session was amazing.
Oh, that's great.
Like, ma'am, we can say, hooray, we won the match.
Please speak again. I didn't hear you. Sanya, speak again.
Signal issue. I said that we can also say, like, hooray, we won the match.
Yes, you are right. Angry Bird, you are also right,
Here
okay?
we can use the expressions like
Yes.
uh is sometimes like hooray we can also use, yes, and some other types also, but I think my mind was a little bit stuck in the
Your voice
situations,
is
like
chopping.
you forget the words are not.
and your voice
Mine,
was
but not in my, not coming in my mouth.
okay. Leila Aziz, wow, what a beautiful day. Yes, you are right. Now, Leila Aziz, you should make example of imperative sentence. Give command, suggestion, and order. Why, girls, you are shy type of people? Please speak. It is our English class, so you should speak, please. Yes, Faizanur.
Imperative sentence. Order. Give me a glass of water.
Yes, you are right. Okay, now I checked it. Asma Shahid. Yes, Leila Aziz, you are right. Asma Shahid. Make one example of imperative sentence. Who is Iman Faisal? Make one example of imperative sentence. Yes, Faiza, you are right. You are requesting. Please do this homework. Iman Faisal. Yes, Reshma Gul, you are right. Let's make example of types of a sentence on the basis of their structure. So, who gonna tell me the example of simple sentence? Girls, are you
Ma'am, I am
understand my
tired.
lecture? Yes, Reshma, please speak.
I am tired.
I am tired. Yes, it is a simple sentence. Now make example of complex sentence or a compound sentence. The lady which belong from Karachi, what's her name? Yakut, what's her name?
Actually, ma'am, I forgot her name. I don't know what's her name.
Okay, so I think we end up the class because no one can speak now.
Ma'am, I think each and every student got the presentations clearly, and hopefully all of the students, like understand the each and every point, the topics which you have presented to
Yes,
us.
I hope.
So we should end the session and see you all tomorrow for the
Okay.
next session, and hopefully all of you will be there.
Yes, Javeria, you want to say something?
Yeah, please, Javeria, say something.
Javeria. Okay, okay. She marked her attendance. Okay, Allah Hafiz. See you tomorrow.
Allah Hafiz. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for your time, and the session was
Welcome.
so much interactive and informative too.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Allah Hafiz.
Okay, Allah